I'm Brian Pringle.
And I'm Ryan Gagne. Welcome back to another episode of HSPN.
First, we will take a look at how the baseball team is doing so far. Then we got a chance to learn more about boys lacrosse and their positions.
Right after that, we will talk about the freshmen on the boys varsity soccer team and girls soccer on the progress they've made so far. Then finally, we're going to go with Malia on calendar.
We'll be right back after the intro. To start off, we went to baseball's game last Tuesday where they unfortunately fell short against East Paulding. Their team currently holds a record of 6-7 and they're just getting warmed up.
That's right, Brian. I got the opportunity to talk to some of the players about their predictions for the season.
Oh, really? I think we should take a look at some of their thoughts so far about the season.
Hey, Hoyas. We recently had the opportunity to interview Luke Reardon and Xavier Hill on what matchup they're looking forward to the most this season and what their prediction is for the team going forward.
Matchup I'm looking forward to most this year is definitely Hillgrove. Obviously, that's one of our rivals, so getting to play them every year is always a great one, always a really tight game. So I think that's my big matchup for the year.
I would say my favorite matchup, we've already played it. It was against Pope. It was a really good game. They're a top competitive team. We ended up pulling it out. We played well. That was our best game so far. Hopefully we can continue to play like that.
My prediction for the season is that we're going to finally find our stride, and then we're going to win a state championship. First of all, we got to go win a region championship. We got to start winning some games. But once we do that, I think we have a really strong chance to go win a state championship this year.
My prediction is region's coming up next week. I feel like we're going to find it. We're going to start playing well together. We're going to put all our hitting, our fielding together. And I feel like we have a chance to definitely win region, maybe even go far in playoffs, win state.
Unfortunately, the team just lost to Alexander 10-9 in a nail-biter, which brings the record to 6-7. The baseball team's next game is tonight at 5:55 at Campbell. So make sure to come out and support your Hoyas. Reporting with HSPN, I'm Ryan Gagne.
What a great segment, Brian.
I agree. Keep working hard, baseball, and continue to make us proud.
Speaking of great segments, Brian, we have a spectacular boys lacrosse segment next, which explains some of their various roles on the team. Let's take a look.
Hey Hoyas, this is me and Cecil reporting. Our boys lacrosse team has had an intense season so far with many talented players. After their game against Alpharetta, we had the chance to get to know team captain and goalie Jacob Thielen.
I'm a goalie and a team captain on the team, and when I'm on the goal, when I'm in the field, I have to lead the team, talk to my defense, explain what's going on, the plays, what we're supposed to be, and make sure everybody knows what they're doing. Because when they're on the field, they can't always see exactly what they're doing. I'm in the center of the field. I got to make sure everybody knows where they're going, if they're in the position they're got to be at, if something's going on, if someone's not where they're supposed to be, or there's a guy leaking somewhere and he's open and nobody sees him. I got to make sure they're in check like that.
We also had the opportunity to speak to varsity Fogo, Dawson Roper, about his role on the team.
I do this thing called facing off, and it's very specialist position. It's almost like a kicker. So after a goal is scored or a quarter's over, I go out and fight for the ball versus another guy. And then if I win, I stay on and play offense, but usually I come off after that.
Make sure to come support your Hoyas at their next home game against North Paulding. This is me and Ciso signing off. Bye, Hoyas.
Now, I don't know about you, but I learned a lot about the different roles in lacrosse. I'm so glad I got a chance to understand more about the sport.
Yeah, me too. Shout out to boys lacrosse. We wish you guys the best moving forward. But do you know what's crazy, Brian?
What's that, Gagne?
Boys soccer just beat South Cobb 7-1. Isn't that incredible?
That's very crazy. I wonder how they're doing so far.
Hey Hoyas! Last Friday we interviewed freshmen Tony and Nico on their transition to high school soccer and their goals for the future.
It's different than club. These kids are a couple years older than me, and I'm younger. I'm new to the team. I'm not brought up with a lot of confidence, but I'm slowly getting adjusted to the program. Start sophomore year and get more minutes. I'm going to be a captain later in my future for our high school. want to be captain by junior year, and just want to do good things for this high school. You know, they give me confidence. They just make me a better player when I'm on the field. When I step on, they bring a lot of encouragement, and they're true leaders for our team.
Now let's hear from Nico on his first impressions of high school soccer and his goals for the future.
Difficult, it's just a big transition. I mean, club is a little bit easier because I'm playing with kids my age, but high school is, harder. So yeah, starting my sophomore year at least, and I plan on being a role player and just being an example to everybody, and just being a better person in general. They kind of help me with my confidence a lot, and they help me be a better player. They encourage me a lot, and it's just better being around them.
Congratulations to the Hoyas for their win over Dunwoody 2-0, and good luck to Tony and Nico on the rest of their high school careers. I'm Paige Comstock, signing off with my partner Ansley Smith. Bye, Hoyas!
Thanks to the help of the freshmen, our Hoyas beat Dunwoody, winning 2-0.
They advanced to a record of 7-1. Boys soccer has just been getting better and better. But Brian, let's talk about girls soccer, who just beat Dunwoody 7-0 and mercy ruled South Cobb 10-0.
Let's take an inside look on their success.
Hey Hoyas, I'm Gabby Warden.
And I'm Kaylee Bryan.
In today's segment, we'll be hearing from Sydney Snow.
She will be talking about the recruiting process for girls soccer.
Let's hear what she has to say.
The recruiting process, you're emailing coaches to try and get interest from them, you're sending highlight videos and your game schedule so you can get noticed, and you're also just preparing to come in contact with coaches on June 15th.
We also spoke to the head soccer coach, Coach Gross, to get more insight on how he tackles players with different skill levels and his goals for the team.
The way we honestly approach it is just making sure that we create a practice that's a really high level and real challenge, and then those players over time will start to adapt. Our primary goals are always the same: win a region championship and win a state championship. That's the kind of program we are. We have really high expectations.
We enjoyed getting to learn about the recruiting process. We hope you learned something too.
Make sure to come out and support your girls soccer team.
Bye, Hoya!
I think I can speak for the both of us when I say we just love the dedication of this team.
For sure. It really makes you want to go to the next game, doesn't it?
It really does. Do you know where the next game is?
You know what? I can't remember right now, but do you know who does know? It's Malia on calendar.
Thanks, Brian and Ryan. Let's get started with track. They'll have a meet at Alatuna. We'll also have varsities golf at Brookstone Country Club. Boys and girls tennis will be playing at Paulding County. All these will be at 4 p.m. Moving back on Throwback Thursday, we'll be having boys golf will be playing at Lady Grange Invitational. These will be all 4 p.m. Boys baseball will be at Campbell at 5:55. Boys and girls soccer will be out against Osborne at home, and girls lacrosse will be playing at Walton 6. Now sliding into Fun Friday, we'll be having baseball going against Hillgrove at Hillgrove 5:55. Then we'll have varsity boys and girls soccer playing against Osborne at 6 p.m. Rolling into the weekend, Saturday, we have boys lacrosse going against Sentinel at TCLC Classics 10 a.m. Now swinging to baseball, we are going against Westlake at 1 p.m. Finally, we have track Roswell relays at Roswell. Checking into Moody Monday, we'll have boys and girls golf. Well, boys golf at Cobb County Invitationals at Marietta City Club. Then we'll have baseball going against Hillgrove 5:55. Ending on Timing Tuesday, girls tennis will be going against Campbell at home. Boys tennis at Campbell, both at 4 p.m. Boys golf at Cobb County Invitationals all day. Baseball at Kell 5 p.m. Boys lacrosse at home going against North Atlanta. Kicking over to soccer, boys and girls are playing against Paulding County. Both of these will be at 6. Clear those schedules for your Hoyas and go support their games. Now let's hand it back to Brian and Ryan.
Thanks, Melia. Unfortunately, that's all we have time for today. Make the time to cheer for your Hoyas, and thank you so much for tuning in. Be sure to check out Hoya Vision this Friday and again next Wednesday for another episode of HSPN.
Don't forget our podcast, Hoyas on Air, and be sure to follow us on Instagram at hspn.sports for all Harrison sports updates.
Bye Hoyas.